All right, good day, everyone. Well, what does an algo trader do when he's just sitting around and twiddling his thumbs all day? Well, he decides to hack around and do some more coding. So this is irrelevant at this point for my algorithms, but I thought I would just hone my coding craft, if you will. And I decided to ask the following question on the S&P, specifically the ES. And what I did was ask the program to look back in history and start with the latest 5 days return. So I can vary that. I can say 5 days, 10 days, 15 days, 20, whatever. And but I'm taking the last 5 days return, so that would be a week. And I said, now look back in history and find me the best possible fit of 5 day windows for the last, I guess the data that we're looking at here is 20 years. And the question I'm trying to ask is, what would be the return of the next day? So I can ask this at the end of any given day, and it will tell me what it suggests is the return of the next day, simply by pattern seeking. So I call this my similar pattern finder. And I didn't want to have just the best fitting 5 days. I said, give me five of the best fitting 5 days. And then we could look at what the best fit gave for the following day and the average of the next five, etc. So what we had is, now listen, it is currently 2:37 p.m. Eastern, February 6th, and the market did just turn red. You can just see this bar here. We were green most of the day. So if I use a 5 day window and I say give me five of the best fit vectors, what would be the return of the next day? So it spit out the best fit vector of tomorrow's returns would be down about 0.5%. And then I asked, what is the average of the best fit vectors, the five best? And here again, very close to down about 0.5%. And these next day returns best fits vector, here we are. So all 5 days were down. This being the closest to what we've just experienced. There's our last 5 day log returns. And here is a vector of each of these 5 days right here. And you can see every single one of the best five fitting days, we had a down day, which would be today. And it would be about 0.5%. So here are all the possible vectors, and you can see some very big outliers here. Now these all possible vectors, what they try to match is what we call the L2 norm. So we're kind of getting, there's going to be an error. We need to match 5 day windows that look just like this center one here. And there's going to be some errors, so we want to find the days or the vectors of the smallest errors. So you can see right here, this guy right here, the 22nd of September, that's the beginning of the 5 day window. So you go the 22nd plus 4 more days, and then you look at that next day, and that's what we're getting here. So you can see some pretty big outliers. Here's the next closest one. So you'll find these ones, the next day returns are one of these here. So actually this one right here is the closest fit. The second closest fit is this one. So it would be the return or negative 0.013 return. So the best fitting days don't necessarily match the largest or the largest negative, largest positive days. We're just simply going in order of the best fit days. This is the return. So you can see they don't match completely, and you can tell that here. The best fitting day isn't either the largest or the smallest return, but we do get an average, and we can see that it's telling us again. So the close today should be statistically, using these values, down about 0.5%. So we'll see how it goes, but I just thought I'd throw that out there. The fun we can do with some mathematics. I wanted to see what this would look like, and I'm just going to follow it out of curiosity alone going forward. But just thought I'd throw that out there on a lazy day while we're sitting around really doing nothing at all. So at this point, it's not looking too bad of being accurate, but most of the day up until literally I turned the record on, we were up on everything. So we'll see how this goes. Not going to be part of my algo anytime too soon. This is the type of stuff where you can pull statistics, but you can get a little crazy and fool yourself. And you don't want to be doing silly things like that. Or again, just playing around. We'll talk at you later.